I think it happened very gradually, so it's not like from one day to the other. I started to think while riding, so during the session I sat on my horse, I was thinking every time I pull, like, oh, I pulled on the rope, on the rein, so it was like, oh, I started to feel what I'm doing while sitting on a horse. And yeah, then I think, then you start to see everywhere people who ride bitless, and you read more articles about different methods to deal with horses. And I think you just slowly open your eyes and you see things which were there but you haven't looked at before. And yeah, then I think it happened together with my boyfriend, because he made the same changes during the same time, and he did quite some Pirelli work with his horse because his horse was not rideable. And then I started to do a little more groundwork and to sit with only halter on my horse and only ride with a halter. And it was possible, but it was not possible to make nice movements in this way. So I needed a bit to make him doing the difficult exercises. And then sometime we decided like, let's just try it, and let's just try not riding the horse and just doing different things. And that was a good try.
I got one horse which I just was unable to behave with her in my usual way as with all other horses. She just was some special horse which I couldn't hit or shout on her, or did just this ordinary, normal things what every rider do. Hit, shout, and I think she was maybe the main factor which made me to change. I already had this realization that all we do with horses, it's all built on pain. So, and this horse just helped me to change.
It is pretty simple. It is not some great realization of the pain or anything else that is inflicted on horses. This I all learned later. What really made me change is the simple fact that there were problems present around the horses. Such simple things like a horse who doesn't want to go near water or doesn't want to stand still for 8 seconds as required in the dressage arena. And I just couldn't understand why it is not possible to somehow explain it to a horse that he has to do such a simple thing as standing still for 8 seconds. I mean, if that is impossible, then what's the point of being with horses at all? So I started to look around because I knew that I can't rely on the people around me. They know nothing. They can't do this. So, well, I had the internet, wonderful invention, and just started to look. And this is how I came to natural horsemanship at first. And this is how I started at first to train horses only in a halter. And this is also what made me realize, okay, I can do the whole dressage program now in a halter. What the hell bits are for? And this is what started me to really make me think why people suffer with so harsh tools in the mouth of the horse when you can do everything in a halter, and as I later had to learn, you can do even without a halter. So yeah, this is how it started, and this is how it is going more and more to the point that it is less and less things to influence the horse.
As already mentioned, this daily fight with a horse, which is to be seen in each riding stable, every day made me think about interaction with this creature and made me start to search for another way, because this cannot be the way. That was clear for me very soon. I was not ready to accept this fight, this frustration people do themselves every day. They force the horse each day, making stupid circles and elements in a riding call to which horse's body is not able to do. And there is this fight, there is this frustration, and people don't see that. They just accept it because it is always made like it, because everybody else does it that way. So I hope more people will now get to realize this and also start to question traditional way of approaching horse and everything, every way which is made till now. I think that would be a big step for the horses.